Hey y'all, and welcome back to the homestead. We're back in the kitchen getting ready for supper tonight. We are making pepperoni pizza calzones, but these are going to be very simple, quick, easy, delicious, all the things. It is perfect for any busy weeknight. It's only going to take like 5 to 10 minutes to assemble and then 10 to 12 minutes in the oven. Plus, we only have to have 5 ingredients. Now that's not including seasonings because typically we already have those seasonings on hand, but like I said, these are going to be simple, quick, easy, and I think these would be perfect for your kids to help you. I think they would have a lot of fun. We just got our mozzarella cheese all shredded up. You can buy pre-shredded cheese if you want to, that's fine. We just prefer to buy it in the block form. I went ahead and already undid this, but I'm just using some pizza dough that's in the can. You can make homemade pizza dough if you want to. I think that would be really delicious, but I think just using this, it's just going to be a really quick time saver. So let me go ahead and get this opened and we'll lay it out flat on this baking sheet. I lined my baking sheet with some foil, and that's just so I can have super easy cleanup tonight. And I did go ahead and butter it. If you have some, that foil is going to get annoying. If you have some nonstick spray, just go ahead and spray that instead. I'm going to go ahead and use my fingers to kind of spread this out a little bit more. That way our calzones are not teeny, teeny, tiny. To fill our calzones, I'm going to do one whole one first, and then I'll do kind of like an assembly line for the rest. So we'll do this one right here first. I'm going to take some marinara sauce, place it here in the middle of the calzone. I'm going to take some pepperonis and lay that in there. They said to put in about 4 or 5. I'm just going to put as many as I want to. It's my kitchen, I can do it. Alright, and then we're going to put some mozzarella cheese. And something else that I thought was kind of fun with this is that you don't have to do just pepperoni. You can do any of your favorite pizza toppings. I think that would be so fun. Alright, so then it says to take it and we're going to try and fold it. I may have stuffed this one too full. And we're going to make it like a triangle. Oh, I think that did good. I might have a little extra cheese in there, but I think that's fine. There we go. Let me kind of scoot this one over for a second. And then you're going to just take your fork and we're going to go down each side and press it together. So I think these are going to turn out really good. I mean, I don't think you can mess up these flavors for sure. But I wanted to kind of talk to y'all because, like, as I was doing this, I was noticing that, like, some of the sauce was still coming out. And, you know, like, since these weren't perfect squares, you know, like, they're not lining up exactly perfect. And, you know, I think sometimes, especially as someone that shares my recipes online for y'all, when it doesn't turn out or look, or look just like the picture that I see on Pinterest, sometimes I just think, man, you know, is that worthy enough to share with y'all? But, you know, I'm just a girl in her kitchen cooking dinner for me and my husband. And I just want y'all to know that your stuff doesn't have to look like Pinterest. You know, it's going to taste amazing and your family's going to love it because you made it from your heart. So don't feel like just because it doesn't look like Pinterest that it's not good enough, because I promise you it is good enough. We have them assembled. So I have some melted butter here. I'm going to add in some Italian seasoning and some garlic powder. And then I'm going to take my brush here. If you have one of these, I recommend you use it. They're awesome. Just going to kind of give that a little mix, and we're going to brush this melted butter all over these calzones before we put them in the oven. Man, it already smells so good with that garlic butter. Man, that's amazing. So y'all have to tell me, okay? What are your favorite pizza toppings? So, like, if you make this recipe, which I really hope you do because I think they're going to turn out really delicious. But if you make this recipe adding in your favorite pizza toppings, what would you put in here? There is a restaurant that's not super far from our house that they have a pizza. It's, I mean, I guess technically you could say it's like a supreme pizza. But it is the best pizza ever. So if you were trying to make the best pizza ever, what kind of toppings would you put in here? All right, y'all, so now we are going to place these in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. Y'all, these turned out so good. As you saw, they were super easy to make. I am just pairing ours with some salad. I had some extra mozzarella cheese and pepperonis, so I just added those in there with that, so no waste. Okay, so I have not shared a grocery haul with y'all in what seems like forever, and that's mainly just because we tend to buy a lot of the same things every week, and if you watch my grocery hauls in the past, you probably realize that, and so I just thought maybe y'all got bored, and so, but this week, I'm going to share with you not only just our regular groceries, but this week we are filling our freezers for the winter. So I'm going to turn you around and show you what we got. So let's start with just our normal weekly grocery haul. We got some bananas. We have been enjoying eating these at breakfast every day. They're so good. And I know these are kind of green right now, but by Monday, they should be perfect. We got some string cheese. Tyler loves to take these for lunches, and plus they make really good snacks. Got some of this Dawn soap. Tyler has been loving little pies lately, And well, really we've been buying the big pies. And so we decided to try and make it a little bit healthier and still allow him to have a pie. We bought the little small ones at Walmart, so that way you're portioned out and you're not eating too much. So we got 2 apples, looks like he got 3 blueberry, and then we have 2 cherry pies. We got a cherry pie last week and they were so good. Let's see, we got some shredded lettuce. The recipe I'm going to be filming for next week's video is kind of a Mexican style dish. And so I don't know if you're going to guess what it is by the ingredients I show you, but it's going to be good and it's going to be fun. So I got some shredded lettuce for that. We needed some bacon. We love to have breakfast for dinner a lot of nights. I usually account like 2 nights a week we're going to have breakfast for dinner, and we've been loving bacon, so we get the Great Value thick cut bacon. Got 2 things of just regular old Great Value taco seasoning. We needed some red enchilada sauce, so I just got the Old El Paso mild. Needed some refried beans and some sliced black olives. I love black olives. When I was a little kid, we would make fancy spaghetti and we would put black olives in there. And my mom would always buy 2 cans of black olives because she would cook with 1 can and then we would snack on the other can. We got some catfish. We always buy the big bag to kind of stock up. This is not part of like the prepper freezer or anything, but we love to have what we call catfish Sundays, and so we stock up on this so we can get at least 3 or 4 meals out of it. My family is coming over this weekend. The weekend that I'm filming this, it's Labor Day weekend, and so we're going to have some hamburgers out on the grill, and a lot of the hamburger buns were picked over at my grocery store, but they still had 2 of the wheat hamburger buns, so I think those will work just fine. We got some seasoned French fries. These are my favorite of all the fries at the grocery store. Had to get some sour cream for that recipe. Some of this Poncho's white queso. I saw my nephew. We were picking up dinner after going to the grocery store, and I saw my dad and my nephew at the Mexican restaurant, and I was telling him that we got this queso because he was eating the queso at the restaurant, and he said that he loves this one too. It's his favorite. I needed some more peanut butter. We usually like to stock up on peanut butter. This time, like this week, this month, we're mainly stocking up on meats, and so I'll show you all that in a minute. But we also like to stock up on peanut butter. It's just a really good staple to have, I think, in your pantry. And we usually stock up on some oatmeal too. And I've had some peanut butter, like where you make your oatmeal and then a scoop of peanut butter, and y'all, it is so, so good. This weekend we're going to do some corn on the cob on the grill. So we went ahead and just got this big bag. We'll cook some of it and put the rest in the freezer. Had to get some onions. These are just yellow onions. We got 2 bags of sweet potatoes. I think this week we're going to have some baked sweet potatoes, so that's going to be really good. We got some grapes. These Tyler likes to take to lunch because it's always hot outside, and things like the string cheese and the grapes are cool, and so it always feels good to him. We got some wheat thins. He likes to take those for lunch too. And then I got these for snacks. They're just 100-calorie packs, and it's cashews, almonds, and dried cranberries, and 10 of them come in a box, so I thought that would be really good. We needed some freezer bags for the pantry freezer stuff that we got, but we went ahead and got 2 80 bags, freezer gallon bags. Since we're grilling out, we needed some some charcoal. And then now I'm going to start showing y'all some of the stuff we got to fill the freezers. We love Nathan's hot dogs. In Tyler's opinion, there are no greater hot dogs than a Nathan's hot dog. Am I right? Yep. So we just got these. Let's see, how many come in this one? How many come in this? Like 14? 10 or 14. And so we just got 3 packages to put in the freezer. These just make for easy meals, or like if you're going to have a cookout, you already have some. Oh, there's 14 in a stir. Okay. Yeah, 14. And then this is the Mama Jamma. There's another section with more Mama Jammas, but this is the first section. So we got these pork loins and ground beef. Now with these pork loins, we are going to cut them up and put them in baggies. And I mean, we can probably get like 4 or 5 meals out of just...
I'm thinking 5.
5 meals out of one...
For us.
Yeah, for me and you. 5 meals out of one pork loin. And we bought, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
There's
9,
127
10.
meals out of everything.
Yeah, 127 meals out of this meat right here. The pork and the ground beef. Now, we did not buy this at Walmart. We did the pricing, and when we stock up like this, we usually do it about once or twice a year, mainly in the summertime to get us through the winter. And it was cheaper at a different grocery store. It was like an Edwards Cash Savers. I don't know if y'all have those. But we went ahead and stocked up on this because it had a great price on it, and it was a lot cheaper than Walmart. And then over here, our neighbors gifted us all of this produce. Okay, not all of it. That basket and those 2 baskets were from my garden. And then all of these peppers our neighbor gave us. So it is such a blessing. And I'm going to need to get in this kitchen and chop these peppers up so we can get them in the freezer. Then over here on the kitchen table, we got 5 of these 8-pound frozen chicken breast, and we figured out that we could probably get about like 3, 4, maybe even 5 meals out of each bag. So that's going to stock up a lot in the freezer for our chicken. And then I have a few more scraggly things I forgot to put over on the other counter. We got a head of lettuce for the burgers we're having this week with my family. We got some ice cream for my family. And then I saw these in the buggy, and I looked at Tyler and he said, it's for the kids. So also for the kids, I decided to get some of these Starburst Air Gummies. If y'all have tried these, let me know if they're good. This is the first time I've actually ever seen these in the store. So I'm excited for the kids to get here so we can try those. We got some sliced American cheese for the hamburgers. And then I had to get some of these tortillas for that recipe we're going to film for next week. And then I got these candles. I got 2 of the same. They're eucalyptus and sage. These are the great value candles. Now, to find these, they're only $5. And they're over by where like the Febreze and air fresheners are. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed with those candles that are over there.
Good morning, y'all. I just decided to kind of bring y'all along for a few days here at the homestead. I'm heading outside because if you remember last week, we got the front gate up. Well, this week we're going to try and get those 2 gates up on the barn. Tyler's already outside. He's actually working on a smaller little project. I'll go show you what it is.
Hey, boys. So I don't think I ever showed y'all this, but here on the barn, this fascia was really bad when we first moved in. And it's been such a simple project that for some reason I think we just kind of overlooked it because it's kind of on the side over here. But this week, Tyler, he had an extra day off of work. And so we went ahead and bought the boards for this, and he got that all replaced. And he's just doing a few little touch-ups. But it looks really, really good, and we're really excited to finally have that looking nice. Hey, Mosey. Hey, what are you doing? Are you having a good day? Say, yeah, Mom, it feels good outside right now. Yeah. Bye-bye. Tyler just told me he was about ready, so let's go help. Oh, look at him go. Hey there, bud.
That's a lot of dog to move that fast. Yeah, we'll just open it because this is a big post and this won't hold it up.
So it'd just be safer to put it over here on this side?
Well, it just sag.
Okay. He's locked in. He's like, hey, wait, what's happening? Oh. Oh. if I'm good at this game.
It's really not quite big enough for a car. I guess it is, but it's not. You know what I mean? It's a single car garage size. But
Well, we fit the camper in there at one time, remember? But it was tight.
the camper's wider than your car.
Oh, was it?
Oh, yeah.
Do y'all remember that camper?
That camper was
missed
almost
that
7
camper.
feet wide, and your car's 6 foot.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, getting this out is a lot easier than getting those other things.
Yeah.
So I'll do this one. You do the others.
No deal.
I like my deal. Well, come on. So we're trying to make sure we get the gate pretty level, and the ground is not level here. So Tyler's going to get his level to make sure it's level, and then we'll just put some dirt here to kind of fill it in so it's not so uneven whenever the time comes.
Pretty close.
Is it close?
Yeah. It might be a hair high on this side.
Oh, okay.
That's perfect.
Awesome. That's great.
You know, I bought that thing a long time ago. I used it once and it's been in the barn ever since.
Really?
It's got a magnet on it.
Oh, wow. That's why it just stayed up there?
Yeah.
Wow, I said that country, didn't I? There.
There.
Oh, there you go. Good job. So since we just got done with the barn gate, I wanted to bring y'all back up here to the front because we got fancy on the Homestead this week, okay? We got an automatic, what do you call it?
It's a gate opener.
Oh, it's a gate opener. See, we try to be fancy, but I just use simple words. And all you have to use is this little garage clicker, and you click it, and it opens the gate for you. It opens a little bit slow, but it beats having to get in and out of the car every time you're trying to leave the homestead. And then you press it once and it'll stop. Then we press it again and it closes. Now the next thing we want to get for this is a lock. Right now, if we want to lock it, we technically just have to wrap the chain around it. But Tyler said there's a specific kind of lock that you can buy for these types of gates. But thank y'all for hanging out with us this week. I know I brought you along for a couple of days, so I appreciate you hanging there with me. Hope y'all have a great weekend, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.